Hello and welcome. It's your boy Jay. That's me. Clash in Paris is officially over and done with. It's in the books. Overall, the show was okay, but it felt like it was a house show, basically. What happened on the show could have basically happened either on a random Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown. It wouldn't matter which. That's just what it felt like to me. So, we're going to get into Clash in Paris from August the 31st, 2025. Happy Labor Day weekend. Hope you guys have a good one. So, we kick the show off with the first match of the night, which was Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Roman Reigns defeats Bronson Reed. This is a very good match. I fairly enjoyed it. Roman, when he had his entrance, he had not one but two Ulafalas, paying respect to his father and to his uncle, which was great. I love that. One was red and the other one was black, so good stuff there. I really did dig that. That was excellent there. The match itself started off slow. There were a chance to fuck Bronson, which was hilarious. That's the thing about these European crowds. They're always going to do stuff like that. Kind of how, like, the smart mark crowds in the U.S. do, like Chicago, Philly, New York, the typical smart mark cities. Certain parts of California will do that as well. But match was pretty solid. Bronson got some pretty good power moves in here. He did the Death Valley Driver in the match, rolling Death Valley Driver. He overpowered Roman a little bit. He did a couple of shoulder tackles. Then Bronson went for a Samoan drop. Roman kicked out. So Paul Heyman brings in the shoes, brings in the Jordans, tries to use them and all that. Roman, takes them. So Bronson goes for the tsunami. Roman gets out of dodge. He hits a spear. And that was it. So, good stuff there. So, like I said before, Roman hit a Samoan drop, followed by the spear. 1, 2, 3. Match was good. It was long because it was a long Roman match. And Roman loves to give us these long, slow, cinematic matches. And I do like that from Roman. I really do. I think Bronson is a semi-top guy. He's not someone that you can build a company around, but he's a solid mid-card guy. I think this solidified him to be a solid mid-card act, and I'm fine with that. I feel that this is the most over Bronson Reed has ever been, and it's all because of Roman Reigns. So Roman put over Bronson very, very good. So post-match, Paul Heyman, he gets involved, basically. And Paul Heyman gets into the ring. He tells Roman that he loves him, his tribal chief, and that he acknowledges him. So Paul Heyman gives Roman the Jordans, both pairs of Jordans back. Roman gets the shoes. He puts his shoes in the air. Then he puts Heyman in a guillotine. Heyman tapped out, and he basically just passes out. Then Roman celebrates on the announce table. Prematurely, out of nowhere, Braun Breaker destroys Roman Reigns via a spear. The table explodes into a million pieces, which is awesome. So, Braun Breaker then spears Roman again on the outside. Bronson Reed, he starts to come to. He does a tsunami. Then they get a stretcher. He does another tsunami. Jey Uso comes out. He fights off the Bronze briefly. Then he succumbs to a spear. And then Bronson does a third and final tsunami, taking out Roman Reigns. This is really, really good. So they wrote Roman off of television, which is excellent. So Roman, we don't know how long he's going to be gone with filming the movie, the Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out. Roman could be gone for a month. He could be gone for 2 months. It all depends on how big of a role he's playing in the movie. I'm going to say he's going to be gone for either a month to 2 months at best. So the way they read him off of television is he's probably going to be out for a good, probably 8 weeks. So we probably won't see Roman until, dare I say, Survivor Series. If not at Survivor Series, it'll be a little bit before. So like I said, I'm still going to go with 8 weeks being out. 8 weeks being maximum. 6 weeks probably going to be the truth of the matter. Basically, it's going to probably be 6 weeks more than 8 weeks. So we should see Roman back in about 6 weeks. I doubt if he's going to be in a serious role in the film. It doesn't seem like it. So, it is what it is. He's playing Akuma, so that's cool. Good shit there. But this was solid, though. This really was. Good shit. Good shit here. So then we go backstage. Adam Pearce, he's livid at what the Bronze did. And then he just ejects him from the building. And he tells them if they come within an inch, or my bad, if he smells them like an inch away, he's going to suspend them indefinitely without pay. So, and then that was it. And then Bronson Reed says, the Vision, they do whatever they want. And then Adam Pearce says, not tonight. That was pretty funny there, though. Cool stuff. This leads us into the Wyatt Six versus the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team titles. I didn't give a damn about this match at all. This was a waste of time. The Wyatt Six, they win via the Plague. It's the suplex powerbomb that they do, and I just don't care about this. This is lame. Apparently, the Wyatt Six, they're a heel faction. Who gives a shit? This is a waste of time. It truly is. I don't care about it. I really don't. Uncle Howdy got involved towards the end of the match. Same with Nikki Cross. They grabbed the boot of... No, my bad. They grabbed the leg of... of Montez Ford. They grabbed his leg. That allowed for Uncle Howdy to hit the Sister Abigail on the outside. They throw him back into the ring, and then that's when Montez Ford succumbs to the Plague. 1, 2, 3. I don't give a damn about the SmackDown Tag Team division. I just don't. It's very, very weak. The Wyatt Six, to me, man, I'm done with them. I'm over them. I'm over the Wyatt Six. I really am. I hate to say that, but come on, man. Like, who really gives a fuck about the Wyatt Six at this point? Because I sure don't. And I'm not the only one in that category who feels like that. A lot of people really do not like the Wyatt Six, all right? We get that they're attributed that to Bray Wyatt. We understand that, and that's noble. That's honorable. But, man, where is this going? Like, for real, seriously. Like, who cares about the Wyatt Six at this point? Like, what's their backstory? Remember when they were on Raw and they were giving us, like, their backstories as to why each member joined and all that stuff? And now that's gone out the window. They're just there just to be there. So who really cares about this at all? What's next for the Street Profits? I have no idea. Apparently, rumor has it that they're going to break up the Street Profits, which I do not like. That's a dumb idea. They need to keep Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins together. If they were to split, basically, Montez Ford would just be in the mid-card, floundering around. He might be U.S. champion or Intercontinental champion, but that's basically about it. And Angelo Dawkins would just go back into another tag team, basically. So, whatever. So, it is what it is. But this match could have taken place on SmackDown, if we're being honest. Same thing with the next match. Becky Lynch defeated Nikki Bella. She retains the Women's Intercontinental Championship via a roll-up. And Wade Barrett on commentary, he called it the Lynch clutch or whatever, something like that. I forgot what he said. He said something on commentary, basically. It doesn't matter. So whatever. Nikki, she tried here, but nobody was really into this match. This was a very weak match. Same thing with the previous match. That was weak too. So nobody really could follow Roman Reigns, really. And why would you expect that? So whatever. Who cares about this? What does Nikki Bella do going forward? I don't know. We probably won't see her again until like maybe Survivor Series or whatever. Who cares? I don't give a shit about it. Moving on. We go backstage. So Jey Uso, he has an ice pack on his ribs. Adam Pearce comes in and asks him if he's good to go. Jey tells him he's good. Adam Pearce tells him what his medical say, and Jey says he doesn't care about what medical says. He'll win the World Heavyweight Championship, which he does not. Moving on, this leads us into Sheamus versus Rusev and the good old-fashioned Donny Brook match. I actually fell asleep on this match, guys. I'm not going to hold you guys up. I actually fell asleep. I saw some of this match, not all of it. I think I saw the first maybe couple minutes, and then after that, I went out like a light. So I don't know who won. Well, actually, yeah, I do know who won. I ended up looking up at the results, and Rusev won. But this is basically just like a spot fest and everything else. I probably will go back and watch it, basically. I probably will go back and watch it. Apparently, it probably went longer than it should have. If I'm willing to just give a guesstimate, this probably went a good 15 to 20 minutes when really that didn't need to happen. It should have been about a good 10 minutes, really, if we're being honest. I'm willing to bet you this match probably went about close to 20 minutes. I'm willing to bet you. So, Rusev got the win. Sheamus taps out to the accolade, which is great. But who cares? It doesn't matter. Even if Rusev would have lost and Sheamus would have won, it does nothing for either individual. You know, what's next for both guys? Are they going to put these guys together as a tag team? Because Rusev could be a main event guy. He really could. You know, you turn him like anti-hero, basically. Not full babyface, not full heel, not really even a tweener. Just make him an anti-hero and have him feud with Seth Rollins. But that shit is not going to happen. But Rusev winning, and that's fine. Who cares, though? Moving on. This, to me, was the match of the night next to Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. Well, actually, the match of the afternoon. My bad. I apologize. That was Logan Paul versus John Cena. Hats off to Logan Paul. Logan Paul did his thing in here. John Cena gets the win via the attitude adjustment. Both these guys went 24 minutes. This was a 24-minute match. Really good stuff. So Logan Paul, he busted out a vertical suplex. He put Cena in the octopus, which was great. Logan, he ended up hitting a zigzag in the match, which was good. There was several near falls in this match. Logan hit a swanton. He also did a standing moonsault. I thought that was a good spot there. Logan really brought it here. So, towards the end of the match, John Cena hit the FU. Logan gets up. Cena goes for another FU. Logan goes for his right hand. You know, he tries to hit him with the right hand. Cena ducks and hits him with the AA. 1, 2, 3. So, really good match here. Solid match. John Cena basically wrestled here like he did in 2016 when he was doing the Open U.S. Challenge when he was the United States champion. I think this was 2015, 2016. So, this is really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And so, basically, John Cena only has 3 months left, and he has, I think, 8 appearances left. I think he revealed, my bad. I think he revealed that on the pre-show. So, you know, there's that. This match was great. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Kudos to John Cena. Kudos to Logan Paul. Logan Paul kicks major fucking ass. And I like Logan Paul. I really do. I think Logan Paul has established himself as a really good in-ring worker. He just needs to work on his character, on his mic work. He's got the character work down pat, too. So, once he gets the promo portion down pat, he's a made to ready to go star. He's a star in the making. Logan Paul is that damn good. He's great, and I do think he'll be world champion one day. He will. So this match was very, very good. To me, basically, this was a 2-match show. The other 4 on the card were just weak. And we are going to talk about, finally, the main event, the Fatal 4-Way. I forgot to mention that John Cena's wife was on this show, so he gave her a kiss and stuff, so that's cool. So his wife was there. My bad. So before we get into the main event, I apologize. One of the French commentators named Felipe, can't say his last name, Cheroux, Felipe Cheroux, he showed up, and he basically said that WWE broke the largest gate in arena history for a single night, beating out Taylor Swift. He says that the attendance for the show is 30,343 people. So good stuff there. So great. That makes sense. This is a really good, show because of France. But I think the reason why it was good was because of France. So, Europe, they're starving and famished of pro wrestling. They're malnourished from pro wrestling. They don't get a lot of it like we do here in the States. We get it every single week in the States. So, Moving on. So, Jackie Redmond, she's backstage with Seth Rollins, who comes out of his locker room. So, Seth says that he's already 2 steps ahead. He doesn't care about if he's all alone or not out there tonight. And everyone that thinks to put him at a disadvantage, he asks if she remembers WrestleMania and who won the main event. He says it wasn't Roman Reigns, it wasn't CM Punk. He says he's chosen the vision and he's never needed anyone. He's a multi-time world champion. He never needed anyone. He's the greatest performer in the industry. And he'll go out there and remind everyone why he's Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins says if he can't keep the title by himself, maybe he doesn't deserve to be champion. Okay, that is fine there. Main event of the evening, finally, I apologize. And that was the Fatal 4-Way. Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight. Seth Rollins wins. This match was kind of boring, in my opinion. It was way too long. Didn't really need to be. It was kind of a finisher fest. Basically, everyone ganged up on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins ended up taking out both Jey Uso and LA Knight with stomps. The announce table, it broke. LA Knight missed a move and he crashed and burned. And then it came down to Seth Rollins and CM Punk. So Seth Rollins was about to curb stomp CM Punk on the chair. He had it folded up, about to do the stomp. Punk reversed it. Rollins hit his knee. Punk hit a GTS. Seth went into the ropes. Punk was going to go for another GTS, but he took his sweet time. He took forever with it. And he was about to hit the GTS. Then a person in a hoodie showed up. It turned out to be Becky Lynch. She low blowed CM Punk. And then Seth Rollins hit the curve step on the steel chair. 1, 2, 3. And Seth Rollins, with the help of his wife, Becky Lynch, retains the World Heavyweight Championship. Yay! Do we care about this? Hell no. Seth Rollins sucks ass as champion. Again, I like Seth, but he's okay in small doses. But Seth Rollins, to me, is starting to have go away heat. He really, truly is. he's starting to have go-away heat, especially with me. So it seems like they're going to set up a mixed tag, Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins versus CM Punk and AJ Lee. That's what it seems like, especially since they're going to be on ESPN next month. So I wouldn't be shocked if we see AJ Lee maybe on Raw, if we see her tomorrow night on Raw, if we see her, which we should. So, there is that. But all in all, to me, this was a mixed bag of a show. The best two matches on the show were obviously Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed and Logan Paul and John Cena. Everything else could have taken place on a Raw or SmackDown. That's just what it felt like, and it is what it is. A very predictable show. Nothing out of the ordinary happened, and it is what it is. But the Peacock era for the main roster on WWE is finally over. You still need to keep Peacock if you're going to watch NXT, so I'll keep Peacock to watch NXT pay-per-views. That's what Michael Cole said on commentary, so that makes perfect sense. So I'm not going to cancel Peacock. But for main roster WWE, it's over. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to get B-level and C-level pay-per-views on ESPN if you got cable or satellite. So you should be fine there. And then you'll have to pay the $30 out of pocket to watch the Big Five. WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Money in the Bank. They're basic Big Five. So, again, I'm still going to work on getting a VPN or just trying to see what streams are going to work. I have to decide and see what I'm going to really do. I've got time, so I'm not in like a rush. Because WrestlePalooza is going to basically just be the debut of it. And I'll see how that goes. So, yeah. But all in all, Clash in Paris was okay. It could have been better. It felt like a house show to me, though. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.